back to my channel. It's Catarina, and I hope that you're all having a very wonderful day so far. Today's video is going to be a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, or just a date night look, or just kind of whenever you want to wear this look. It's just a grayish brown with some dusty mauves, purples, and pinks in there. Pretty neutral on the cheeks, but very warm. And then I'm showing 3 different lip options. We have this pink lip, a nudie lip, and then a cranberryish, purplish red lip as well. Also, quick update if you guys did not catch my last video and you're like, where has she been? I moved. So I moved states and everything happened so fast. If you were to ask me 3 months ago if I knew I'd be living here, I would say no. It was just out of the blue, but an opportunity that we couldn't pass up. But then I mentioned how the good news was while we're living here, my boyfriend and I don't have a full-time or part-time job. So YouTube is my main focus, and I'm so excited about that, to get out great content for you guys and just to really interact with you. I really hope that you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Alright, and starting with foundation, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and this is actually my first time using it. And I am going to be applying it with a beauty blender, just bouncing it onto my skin. I have to say, I'm very impressed with this foundation. I'm so glad I picked it up. Like I mentioned, this is my first time using it. I do want to do a review and tutorial on this. Let me know if you guys want to see that down below. So far, I am loving it. Next, I'm going into this Flower Cosmetics concealer. Believe it or not, you guys, this was on clearance at my Walmart, and I think it's because they only had this shade left, which is quite a few shades lighter than my skin tone, but I personally like a very light concealer, especially for the under eyes and highlighting purposes. This was a hidden gem, I must say. I'm really glad that I also picked this up. I love the coverage it gives under my eyes and the highlighting effect. So you may see this in an upcoming favorites video. I'm going to keep testing it out, but so far I am loving it. And then I just like to use my ring finger to pat this, not so much swipe under my eyes, that way you're not dragging your skin. But I just love how much it lifts your face and makes you look more awake. Next, going to the Anastasia Contour Kit with the top 2 left shades. This is going to be setting my under eyes. I use both of them, I just mix them together, and I love the way that it looks. It helps prevent any sort of creasing, and it actually also helps to brighten the under eye even more. I also like to put a little bit on my eyelid there. Next, to set the rest of my face, it's the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I also love this as well, especially with this foundation. I've used it one other time over top another foundation, but I feel like the Fit Me foundation and powder go great together. Next, working on the eyes, this is the Tarte Naturals palette, and I'm going to be just packing this light dusty pink shade all over my lid, just so that it's not bare there. Next, going in with these dusty mauve purple colors, I guess you could say, I'm going to be using a fluffy blending brush and popping this right in my crease. And a trick, if you don't know where to find your crease, kind of leave your eye half open like you see I'm doing here, and it'll just pull to the back of your eye socket, and that's exactly where you want this shadow to go. Next, going in with these darker purple shades, I'm going to be using even a smaller, more precise blending brush and just putting this in the outer V, really creating some depth here and focusing this on the outer corner. Using a clean blending brush, just going to use windshield wiper motions back and forth so that there's no harsh lines. Next, going in with these kind of metallic gray shades and a kind of fluffy packing brush, a shader brush, I'm going to put this right on the lid. This is going to create a very smoky, kind of sultry effect to the eyes. I love the way that this turned out. Next, I'm going back in those same 2 colors there and using a pencil brush and just going to put this at the bottom V of my eye, kind of creating again some more depth there, and just so that it's not bare down there. And then going in with this very light shimmery vanilla shade with that same pencil brush, I'm going to pop this right in the inner corner, kind of my inner tear duct area, to create a nice highlight there. Next, I'm just going to brush through my brows before working on them. And this is the Ofra eye pencil. I just like using this at the very end of my brow because it is very dark and kind of harsh. But I was thinking about doing an updated brow tutorial for you guys, or actually not even updated, I don't have one on my channel. But I kept this in the regular motion. I did not speed up this part or anything. Actually, I didn't really speed up most of the video at all. That way you can really see what I'm doing here. And then I go back into the Anastasia palette and using the bronzer contour shades with this very flat eyeliner brush. And then I'm just going to be filling in the rest of my brow with this. I like to use powder for the rest of my eyebrows so it's not as harsh. And just using short strokes just to kind of fill in any sparse areas and kind of round in my arch a little bit. Then I just want to brush through my brows again, make sure all the hairs are going in the right direction. And moving on to eyeliner, I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon pencil liner, and I'm going to be tight lining as well as lining my waterline on the bottom lash line as well. This is going to create, again, more of that sultry, kind of sexy look. I'm going to kind of smoke everything out as well. For top eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Elizabeth Mott eyeliner. It is black, but it has some glitter sparkles in there, which I actually really like. It's perfect for a special occasion or just adding a little something extra. And I'm going to be doing a very thin line, doing short strokes, and then bringing a very small wing out. But again, this just helps kind of give more drama to the look, but not being overdone or too dramatic. And here you can kind of see the glitter coming through. The camera was picking it up a little bit as well. Next, just want to curl your lashes. Also, again, feel free to put on false lashes if you'd like. You guys know what false lashes aren't my favorite things, so I just like to load up the mascara, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just going to add a couple coats of this onto both upper lashes and bottom lashes. Next, working on the face. This is the Naked Flush Palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to be using the bronzer shade with this Real Techniques blush brush just to kind of warm up the face. I'm not doing any precise contouring here, I'll do that in just a minute, but I just want to add some depth to my face and just kind of overall give a nice warmth. Next, going once again back into that Anastasia palette and using this Sephora contour brush, I'm going to chisel out my cheekbones and the top of my hairline, my temples. You'll see me hit my nose and under my lip as well. Doing this right here under your lip will give your lip a fuller appearance and look a little bit pouty as well. And for blush, I'm of course using the City Color Cosmetics. You guys know I love this blush. This is in the shade Blackberry. It is a matte blush, and it's kind of like a tea rose color. I really like it. And then back into that Naked Flush palette with that highlighter. It was the center shade there. It's like a champagne highlighter with this fan brush. Just putting this on the bridge of my nose and my cheekbones. And for the first lip option, we are using this shade from the Maybelline Rebel Bloom collection. It's in the shade Lilac Flesh. It is a beautiful, kind of unique, pinkish, purplish lilac color. And I think it looks so fun and flirty, but still soft. And for the second lip option, this is from City Color Cosmetics in the shade The Secret Affair. It's like a purpley cranberry color, a little bit wine color as well, and I think it's beautiful. It's more dramatic, and I love it. And then for the last option, this is the Jordana Twist and Shine Lip Balm in the shade Nude Chic. This is for those who do not want to be bold, who want to keep it safe, and I really like the way this came out too. It's a beautiful kind of brown-toned nude. Alright you guys, and that completes this makeup tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys want to see next, if you want to see another Valentine's Day makeup tutorial or just videos in general, and I'd be happy to start working on that for you guys. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, that way you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next one.